What's up, boys? We're back with another video. We are officially 6 weeks out. 42 days, boys. 42 days till the first show. Very excited about that. Very happy with how we're looking. And honestly, I'm just kind of rocking off the vibes at this point, boys. It's like I'm pretty much just eating salads all day. But uh, knowing that we're only 42 days out, 42 days out to the first show, 42 days out till we touch the stage again. That's kind of giving me the boost I need. That and obviously outlandish amounts of caffeine. Outlandish amounts of caffeine. But the good vibes, the good vibes. 42 days definitely carrying me. I would probably say it's a good like 60-40, 60 leaning towards the caffeine, 40 leaning towards, hey, we're 42 days out. We're 42 days out, boys. It's been such a long prep. I've enjoyed all of it. And, I've been trying to stay as positive as possible through this prep. And I feel like I've kind of touched on this a lot on the intros and outros. And I've got away with a lot mentally, taken away a lot mentally. But through the highs, through the lows, we're doing it. We're doing it, boys. 42 days, 6 weeks, a month and a half to think at some point in time, we were 23 weeks out. Now we're 6. At some point in time, we were 20 weeks out. Now we're 6. At some point in time, we were 15 weeks out. Now we're 6. You boys get it. We're grinding. We're staying after it. We're staying on the plan, staying after the fucking game, staying hungry. I am enjoying it, boys. But with that being said, we got a little bit of back on the agenda today. A little bit thickness, nothing too bananas, nothing too crazy. As you can tell, the energy's a little high today. But that's because, like I said, boys, we're 42 days out. I can't stress that enough, It's been such a long prep. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed kind of vlogging all of it. And I think one of the things I'll probably enjoy the most is like watching my older video. When everything's said and done, I'll still keep dropping content, but I kind of want to just go back through some of my older videos and just watch the progression, watch the face lean out, watch the physique lean out, watch me not breathe as heavy in the mic anymore. Oh, it's going to be night and day. Watch the editing progress. I'm excited. I'm excited for dude, I've said this a lot. Sound like a broken record, but I'm just excited to step on stage again, man. It's been so long. But yeah, we got some back on the agenda today, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and take some pre-workout. And I'll catch you boys in the gym. All right, boys, we got a little bit of rows here. I wanted to start by priming lats. I wish I would have started with pull-ups, but I already started rowing. I warmed up with the rows, and I was like, fuck it, we're here. We're just gonna rock. So we're gonna rock with 3 plates, do 3 sets here. After that, we'll do some pull-ups. After pull-ups, they don't have a chest supported row machine, but they do have a bent over row machine. So we'll do that, just a different variation grip wise. And then I'm thinking they do have a seated row. I think we do seated row, and then that'll probably be the ender. So a total of 4 movements, 15 sets for a nice little thickness day. Really build that back, try to get that meat to come out, really get that 3D look. So with that being said, let's get this work, boys. We got 2 more there. Nice little set of 11. I feel like that was good. I feel like that was green. Not the best of sets. The last one, I felt like I kind of shrugged it a little bit, but for the most part, I felt like that was pretty good. That's why I didn't go for 12. Just because on that last one, I could tell my form was going a little bit. So I was like, all right, let's ease off. Just because don't want to row with bad form. End up having it as a trap movement instead of a back movement. So trying to get that thickness, trying to focus on those lats. Trying to get that 3D meat to pop out. So when we hit that back double, we look like an anime character. That'd be a vibe. Also, peep the avocado shirt, boys. Peep the avocado shirt. I like to think during the off season, obviously not right now, but during the off season, I'm like an avocado. And what I mean by that is I'm a nice healthy fat to where I mean that's at least what I like to tell myself. Try to make myself feel better. To where I'm still in the gym 5, 6, 7 days. Still doing my cardio 3, 4 days out of the week. But I'm putting food down like the food's got me on payroll. Like it's my job. I am destroying meals left and right. Like I'll go and squat 400 or 500 pounds, do my 20 minutes of cardio, and then go have a mukbang right after. This off season, we're trying to be a little bit more structured. So the mukbangs will be to a minimal, right? Cheat meals to a minimal. But boys, I can put some food down. I really don't have a problem growing. I really don't have a problem during the off season. It's kind of where I thrive because I'm a professional big back. But it's the cuts. It's the cuts that are rough for me. It's because I'm a fat kid at heart. You know, I grew up fat and I just started working out so I could eat more. Then I got into bodybuilding and I was like, oh, this bulk thing sounds fun. Oh, there's a cut right after it? Oh, God. But, yeah, back to the avocados. I like to think during the off season I'm an avocado, a healthy fat. You know, I train with intensity, I train hard, get my cardio in, but I do put the calories down. I will put down some crumble during the off season. I will put down some burritos and nachos and pizza during the off season. So I am fat, but I'm a healthy fat, so like an avocado. But I'm gonna take a swig of water, then we'll get after the next 2 sets, boys. All right, boys, let's get after this next set. These 3 wheels are not moving the same way they do during the off season. When I have 3,000 more calories in me, the 3 wheels move easy. The three wheels are a warm up during the off season. But 6 weeks out, this deep in prep, in an astronomical fucking deficit, these 3 wheels cooking my ass. We're gonna move them though. Come on. We got one more there, boys. That shit's fucking heavy. One more set, though. All right, boys. We got the last set here. I'm thinking, excuse me. I'm thinking if we can stay leaner during the off season, I just keep the goatee mustache around. The beard might come back towards the back half of the bulk when we're really getting fluffy, you know? Not getting fat, but fluffy, right? Last off season got a little bit fat, right? Last off season, I was floating at 240 in between 20 to 25%, probably closer to 25%, honestly, if I'm being honest with myself. But this off season wanted to be a lot more structured. I would like to be the end goal, especially if we get a pro card. If we get a pro card in July, the end goal is to have the same weight next year, to be 240 during the off season, but be 240 at 15 to 20%. By the end of the year, I want to be closer to that 15% at 240, right? Then that'll kind of set me up at a good spot. If I'm 240 at 15% body fat, that'll let me know, hey, we've utilized that 10 pounds that we get to play with now. And that'll kind of set up the year for, what is it, 2026? Next year will be 2027. If I do get my pro card, and this is contingent on if I get my pro card, if we get our pro card in July, right? Next time I'll step on stage is 2028. 2027 will be
more of a structured off season, really focusing on putting on that meat, putting on the muscle mass, really trying to grow, so we can not only compete but be a competitor, to where how I look at it, some people just step on stage to compete. They just kind of want to be able to compete, which I do want to just be able to compete, but I want to be competitive, right? That's kind of my mindset is like, if I want to do something, I want to at least be competitive at it. I don't want to just say I do it. So if we get our pro card in July, next time we'll step on stage will be 2028. But if we don't get our pro card in July, then we'll probably take a recomp, couple months to recomp, health phase, 2-3 months, do a minuscule bulk, kind of bring up the spots that we may need to bring up, make sure we're coming into it a lot leaner, and then we'll just do one show next year. It won't be two. So where this year we'll do the double show, right? Show in June and then show in July, to where if we don't get our pro card in July this year, we'll run it back next year. And that'll just be the only show we do. We just lock in and go strictly for the pro card. We won't even try to do a qualifier because we won't need to do a qualifier. We'll already be qualified. So it's kind of the mindset. It's kind of the game plan for the next year or two. If everything goes right, everything goes the way we want it to, come July, we'll be a pro. And next year, we'll just be able to focus on growing. July will be a pro, and the game plan will be to grow. But if we don't become a pro in July, we'll recomp, do a mini bulk, bring up on the spots that I need to bring up on, focus on some things that maybe are my weak points that I should bring up and focus on a little bit more, make sure I'm coming into the prep a little bit leaner, and then just really focusing on that next year. So the next year or two, I plan on being a pro. It's just a matter of whether it's this year or next year. Feel good about it this year, but who knows, It could just be some monsters that show up. I mean, obviously, I'm a monster, or at least I try to be a monster. But you never know. Could be some demons that just pop up out of nowhere. And I miss it by one place or two places. And you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. I just got to take that to the chin and keep progressing either way. But we're going into it with the mindset that we're a fucking pro. It's just a matter of time. With that being said, let's get this next set, boys. All right, boys. I'm going to unrack the weight. After I unrack the weight, we'll do some pull-ups. And after that, we'll do some seated rows and some bent over. Different variation. Not barbell, but bent over rows. Just another variation for some thickness. Get that meat to grow, boys. But go ahead, unrack this. Catch you boys on the next lift. All right, boys, let's get these pull-ups. Like I said, on one of my previous back days, I like to go a little bit wider just so I can get a deeper stretch in those lats. But with that being said, since we did just do some heavy rows, I don't want to put too much emphasis on the stretch just because I don't want to fatigue or tweak anything. So we'll probably go all the way up and then just about all the way down. There we go. That's funny. Constant tension on those lats. We got 3 more there, boys. All right, boys, let's hit this next set. We got 2 more there. My lats are cooked. All right, boys, let's hit this next set. One more. Ooh, we got 1 more set there, boys. All right, boys, let's hit this last set here. One more. Boo. All right, boys. We'll go do some bent over rows. A little different variation, but still some bent over rows. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll catch you boys over there. All right, boys. Let's get this work. We got 3 more there, but I gotta go up, boys. I gotta go up at least 1 more plate. All right, I'll catch you boys in the next set. All right, boys, let's get these next resets here. Woo. I think we stick there. That's 5 plates. 2 more sets there. I think we at least get 2 more sets of 10. That'll be a win for that, and then we'll do some seated rows. I think that'll be the ender. If not, we'll do lat pullovers, and that'll be the ender. So it might be anywhere between 15 to 18 working sets. But, I mean, we're feeling good today. The caffeine's really carrying, so if we can get extra work, we're going to get extra work. But I'm going to take a swig of water. I'll catch you boys on the next set. All right, boys, let's get this next set. One more. We got 1 more there, boys. All right, boys. Let's get this last set here. Oh. That's it there, boys. We're going to do some seated rows now. All right, boys. We're going to have some seated rows here. A little underhand action. Let's get after that work. We got 3 more there. Fuck. All right, let's get this next set, boys. All right, we got 2 more, boys. All right, boys, let's get after this work. We got 1 more there, boys. Let's get this last set, boys. Oh, that's it, boys. That's it. 15 exercises, 15 movements. I feel like we're cooked. Lats are fired pretty well. So I think that's a wrap. I think I'll catch you boys in the car. All right, boys, that's another one in the books. I feel like it was a good back day. I feel like we got a good pump. As you can tell, I'm a little sweaty. I just got done doing 30 minutes on the stairs. So, did 30 minutes. No, I did 40 minutes fasted this morning. 30 minutes on the stairs. And then I'll probably go home and do my last 20 minutes just on the walking pad. Go at home, throw some bangers on, probably throw some anime on my TV and just catch up on this week's anime and just walk. I might go a little bit longer than 20 minutes. Who knows? I might go an extra 10, 20 minutes. Just watch a couple episodes. That's kind of honestly been my new thing. I just downloaded Crunchyroll on my phone, boys. Makes Stair Stepper so much easier.
So much easier. For my anime dudes out there, if you hate cardio and doom scrolling on TikTok ain't doing it for you, YouTube ain't hitting, I'm telling you, download Crunchyroll on your phone. It makes cardio go by like that. An episode, 23 minutes of cardio done. You watch 2 episodes, now you're 45 minutes of cardio done. Done. You're locked. You're locked. You're too focused on trying to read if you're a subtitle guy, or if you're a dub guy, you're too locked into the fight scenes to think about, oh, I'm dying. Can I breathe right now? It doesn't matter. I'm watching some fucking diabolical shit go down. So kind of makes it easier. It's a win. You know what I mean? It's a win. But I feel like it was a good lift. With that being said, we are officially, I've been saying it a lot, but we're 42 days out, boys. 42 days out to get better. 42 days out to get leaner, just for it to be an overall better package. And I'm very excited. So with that being said, I'll catch you boys in the next video.